So those parts were from last summer. Scratching my ear, but those were from last summer. I had those, I forgot I had them on my dad's phone, so I sent them to me, so now I'm gonna make a video of my tractor actually driving and running. So yeah, I'm gonna put in a couple little pictures of different things, and there's a couple pictures of my tractor and the other tractor next to each other. That'll be up here. And then there's another picture of another tractor show that my friend went to, and I didn't get to go because I didn't have time to go, and it was right after another show. And to tell you this, the tractor that my Allis B has not been to the tractor show. It's I'll have a link in the description. You can just tap on the video and click that little thing, and it'll pop something up on the side here. It's St. Joe Valley Old Engines Association, where I'll have their website and their Facebook page put in the description. So go follow them. And yeah, my friend Grant was the one who went to one in South Bend, I think it was, or Wakarusa or something. It was a good show. He really likes going there. He lives about 10-15 miles east of Fort Wayne, which isn't far from me. It's like a couple hour drive, but yeah, I really would like to go to that show or wherever it is, but it depends on how my summer goes. But those pictures probably showed up the whole time I was talking up there. And then there's Turkeyville show, which is over on like I-69 or whatever it is. Yeah, I have a funny number. Grow up, people. But yes, if you Google it, Turkeyville, Michigan Tractor Show, I'll have a link to their website too. They're a really cool place. They got a museum. There's not much. There's mostly just tractors there. There isn't any like really big flea market there. There is in the way back, but we didn't go back there because we didn't feel like walking. We just looked at all the tractors, and there was a really cool Chalmers grader that was there that I really wish I had, but the guy didn't want to sell it. Too expensive, too rich for my blood. But that should be popping up right now. But that's a really sweet grader. It ran great. I actually did not get to drive it. I got to ride in it, but yeah, so I just wanted to make this little quick video. But yeah, but that's mostly what I'll have. But it's basically a lot of these videos are just filler videos and some other things. So I want to get something else out too that if you didn't already, my voice has changed a lot since last summer when I got those tractors. I didn't put my voice in there from last summer because it's cringy, but why I'm starting this YouTube channel now is because I'm 13, almost 14 years old now, and my voice is really deep, so it's a lot calmer to people, so it's not that Peter boy. It's more down here in a mid-range, and my voice is getting deeper and deeper, but mostly and that's mostly it. But some other people were asking in my comments like what kind of farm do we run here, and what other farms around us are kind of like. Well, there's Bingham's farm, which is huge. No, they're small. I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. There's Bingham's, Shug's, and the Wilbur or Hublick, or I think it's Wilbur Farms that lives on 131, and they are friends with Shug's Farms. Shug's owns the field in front of me here. I ain't showing it because it's too dark out. Cars going by right now, but they own the field in front of us, well, in front of me, they don't own it. They rent it from their dad. It's Gary Shugs who owns this, but his dad owns that one. And then there's the Baileys too, which they are they're a pork farm. They're a pig farm, so they have pigs and they don't have any cows. And then there's the Bingham's farm, which is a cow farm. Now, I know a lot of things about cows, but not really pigs, but they kind of vary between things. So basically there's two different types of the animal farms. And one animal farm, basically, the Baileys, they run off of their own corn crop for their pigs. Now, they take that corn crop, they sell it to a place. Well, they give it to a place that will basically process that corn and soybeans into super pellets. Now, those super pellets is mixed with like eggs and just a straight egg with like different kinds of like different vegetables like zucchini, onions, all kinds of stuff, and the pigs go crazy for it. And that's like when they're 1 to 2. That's after they're done weaning off their mother, which is basically getting them off of milk. So after they're weaned off of milk, because their mother is pushing them off, they will get these super pellets. Now those super pellets give them protein, and it'll make them get fatter, and then they sell them to like us, they sell the pigs off to us and other small farms that want to buy them, and different people if they want to. And they can take those and basically they can take those pigs and sell them off to us, but they do they have like 3 or 4 different barns, which is like to vary on the years of how old they are. And then they have a separate barn, which is a mother barn, which that mother barn, if they have hogs, which the hogs are male pigs is what I call them. They could be different. I'll pop something up there somewhere up in this on the screen of what it means. Got a cut on my hand. I don't know where that came from, but it varies. So this is how I've walked through, and I hopefully will ask my friend Matt, that is which helps run the Baileys, and I'll ask his mother if we can do a little tour of their farm and see what they got. But we'll do a little thing of that, and I might even ask some other farms if we can go out and have a little fun doing some different things, and that'll be cool if I can do that. That'll be good for the channel, good content. But another thing is that there is some other things that oh man, my ADHD is terrible, but back to the superfood thing. And then after the pigs get put off there's a mother barn that their mothers have the pigs, and then there's another barn that if they're female pigs, they get put into that barn and they're like only a couple months old, and the male pigs get put into another barn, which then they get neutered, which neutered is they get their nuts cut off, basically, if you didn't know that, and they lose their ability to have a little fun, if you know what I mean. But I shouldn't be talking about that. But basically after that then the male pigs get put back into the barn with the girl pigs, and then after that happens, they get to an older stage, and then they get to the selling stage, which they can be sold off to like the 4-H to FFA teachers, they can buy pigs and put them onto a farm that the FFA teacher has, or they could have another thing in the 4-H fair. I know my friend Warren, which is Warren Bailey, he's with the Bailey family down at the farm. Warren, his sister, and all of his cousins have gone to the 4-H, which they've also gone to the Centerville Fair, the Portage Fair, and some other fairs, and they have basically, and they run the 4-H there, so they're basically the owners of the Kalamazoo or the Portage 4-H, so they own all those, and they've won a lot of 4-H's, but they got a lot of nice pigs. And then the cow farm is basically the same thing. They have different barns, and there's a really cool TikToker that explains all of this stuff about pigs and how, cows and how they work. I'm more of a pig farmer. I don't know nothing about cows and what robots or what things they use to clean the cow pens and all kinds of different things. I'm more into pigs than I'm into cows. But yeah, there's a guy that's on TikTok. I'll put his little thing up there too. Hopefully I can do that. But if not, I'll have it somewhere. But basically that's basically they just get fed superfoods and different vegetables that is provided by the farm. But mostly it's superfoods. Super pellets, they come in bags that you can buy at the store, or the farms, they do their own like the Baileys do. Or many and other places do the same thing. Other farms do the same thing. I know the Wilbur farm down on 131, they do they own a co-op, which is basically they own a biogas plant, and basically they just take that unused food and manure and all kinds of stuff, and they take that and they put it into they make biogas, which is basically poo, basically, and spoiled food that gets turned into a brown mush, and that gets to be made into a gas, which gets to be put into like natural gas, and that's why propane smells so bad, is because it's mostly that is what some propanes are, and they get used, and you get to use that for cooking, heating your house, all kinds of stuff. But that's mostly what that is, and our little farm doesn't ever really do anything. Those fields I never ever really, the asparagus field I do help sometimes, like at the end of the season, when at like the end of the spring when it's done growing and they're done because they're getting too much seeds and they're maturing. I usually help out on the last pick, and that's about it, and I don't get paid for it. I just do it because it's fun. And another one is the cornfield / soybean field. They're planting soybeans this year, so I'll help you guys walk through that, and that'll be in a couple weeks, maybe April sometime. But hopefully I can get out there and show you guys how that works. That would be a great video, but it depends on if school has a burden on me or not, which school did have a burden on me last year for corn harvest, but I wasn't doing these YouTube videos at that time because I joined in like end of 2021 or something. I don't know what it was, but that was to basically why I made this channel, was to show what I have in my life and affections and what I do and how our little small family lives. And mostly this is mostly because I just wanted to get words out there to tell people, don't be rude to people if they look stupid, dumb, and I'm just gonna say it. If somebody calls you retarded, ignore them. I mean, it doesn't matter. They call you stupid, they call you a swear word, it doesn't matter. It's just as long as you can keep pushing through, just ignore them. And yes, I know it went from farming to affections and all kinds of different things. Just, that's how my mind works. I don't know why, but my mind works like that. And basically, just ignore people. And if they're trying to tell you something useful, then use it. But if somebody is trying to annoy you and get to your mind and really screw with you and make you mad, just ignore it. Just walk away. It doesn't hurt that bad to just walk away from them. And if somebody says, like, oh, hey, Aiden, in the middle of class, and you're walking in through the door, you're like, oh, well, that's crazy. I feel embarrassed. Well, just say, hey, whatever, hey, Bob, and they'll get embarrassed, and you won't feel as embarrassed. So, if you do that, you'll feel fine, and you'll get on the charts, and you'll have fun with it. It's great. That's what kids do to get attention nowadays. And I had to learn that. To figure out, oh, well, if you make them embarrassed, you won't feel embarrassed. It'll be great. It helps you and doesn't help them, but it helps them at the same time because they felt embarrassed. It's the way it goes. But, I guess, I'm done rambling on, but, most of my videos will be posted in the summertime, all the good videos. I don't post much in the winter. I've just been doing maintenance on different things, and I've just been doing maintenance videos, basically, and showing you my knife collection, showing you guys different things that I have, and just talking and having fun while doing this. I am not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for anything of the sorts. I'm just doing this for fun. And yes, I'm sitting around and doing nothing, and it's how it is. And I'm gonna figure out different things that I get to use for my filming, and hopefully I can get some tractor videos out for you guys this spring, if it ever warms up, which it should be in a couple days. This week it's supposed to be in the 60s, so I'm hopefully going to be getting out and doing some spring cleaning and cleaning up the yard and getting the garden cleaned up and running our machine to show you guys how that works. And it's going to be fun, so just stay tuned. A couple more weeks and we'll have warm weather. We'll have videos of me working in the garden, me doing this, and we'll have some explanation videos on how we grow and what different things and how you have to have this for that for different ways to grow potatoes. And sorry about the spit, but so just if you feel free, leave a comment if you have any more questions, but hopefully I answered some, and hopefully you guys stayed this long into the video. But yeah, so God bless, and have a good rest of your night or rest of your day whenever you watch this. So God bless. Have a great one.